Good evening, Lizzie boys, and welcome back to my channel. It's very strange to be talking to you guys using a Lizzie doll again, but, got this one at the flea market yesterday, so I figured she'd be a good choice for this video, considering we're reboxing something that I got at the flea market. So, ever since my Toralei video on my basic Toralei, where I showed you guys how I reboxed her, but not specifically how I did it, more that I just got her and did it. You guys have been asking me for a tutorial on how I did that, and today I decided would be a good day to show you guys how. Now, I'm not showing you guys how to do this so you can scam people, shoving the dolls back in the box and pretending they're new in box to get more money out of them. That is not my intention with this video. If you are trying to use it for that purpose, shame on you. The only reason I'm doing this is so collectors can put their dolls back in the box if they would like to redisplay them like that. So, yeah. With that out of the way, that little disclaimer, let us begin. I'm going to be showing you guys how to do this using this little Dead Riding Wolf Claudine Wolf doll. She has all of her accessories, including her basket, her stand, which she is attached to, her diary, and I believe there's probably a brush in here somewhere, but if there isn't, I have no shortage of them. I can just shove one in there. So to do this, we're actually going to need another doll. Honestly, you could use any G3 doll, any OMG doll, any doll that has plastic ties, pretty much. But for this video, I'm going to be using this G1 Frankie. The box is destroyed, there's a $10 sticker stuck on it, and I already have this doll in the box. I kind of just bought her because I wanted to unbox her, so that's what I'm going to do. So the best way to start this would be to open both dolls. We have to open this one to reattach her to the insert, so, let's just do that real quick. So I actually rediscovered some of the ties that I collected when I unboxed Pennywise. These are what you're looking for specifically, these little plastic ties. They're pretty easy to remove from the box, but I'm going to show you how to do them anyway. You want them in varying sizes, honestly, just harvest as many as you can. Some of the ones I have are a bit long, so I don't know if I'll end up using these ones, but you're just going to want to set those aside, and we're going to collect more, specifically from this Frankie's box, because she is still secured in there. So that's what the intent is with this angle. I'm going to show you guys how to get them. So we're just going to start by pulling the doll out of the box, obviously. And, oh, why did I never know that these came with stands? That's cool. I can always use more of those, so I'm just going to harvest those real quick. Now you just want to pay attention to the way these things are packaged. Like you shove this through there. This base of the stand has a specific spot for it. This part of the stand also has a specific spot for it, and you just need to fold it up a certain way to remove it. Not that any of this stuff matters currently, I'm just showing you guys because, if you want to rebox everything, stand included, you want to pay attention to how the things look in the box. There we go. Extra stand for me to put things on. The brush also has a specific spot, but for now we do want to focus specifically on the ties. And there are also inserts like this plastic piece here, where the hands will be put regularly. All I can suggest with those is to just pop the hand off, slip it out, if you don't want to cut it, because you never know, maybe this box over here is supposed to have one of those and doesn't. Now the main part is around the back with these ties. What you want to do is you want to grab the tie, kind of sort of yank it forward as much as you can. This will take a few tries, it's a little frustrating, but you want to fold it over enough that you can push this piece back through the hole in the cardboard. Oh my god, it's very frustrating. I thought my longer nails would help. Oh wait, I got it. There we go. We've already pushed one through. So you obviously want to do that on both sides. This is a wrist attachment, so... Or, no. Where is this attached to? Oh, this is the one around her waist. Okay, this is an important one. Okay, so the other one is over here. Like, obviously, something I could do is just like... Oh, actually, I don't need to make this more difficult for myself than it has to be. You can just, like, rip the cardboard here. And... there you go. You got the tie. Alright, that was actually much more simple than I expected it to be. Sometimes you can cheat like that and just rip the cardboard to get it out, because if you're unboxing this doll anyway, if it's one that you're not going to reuse, ripping the cardboard is fine. But if it's one that you are planning to maybe rebox at some point, I definitely don't recommend ripping the cardboard. That's more of like, I'm not going to rebox this doll, so it's fine for me to do it. But if you do possibly want to rebox the doll, definitely don't don't rip the cardboard, just stick it through on both sides like I was showing you guys. These ties around the ankles will also end up being very important, so you want to make sure that you get both of them. I'm just telling you to collect all of them that you can. You can't really save the ones that go inside the doll's head. That's one part you'll never really be able to properly rebox, so don't hurt yourself trying to get those ones because they are inside the doll's head. It'll cause you a lot of grief. It's very difficult. Okay, another recommendation I want to make is get the factory rubber bands whenever you can. These always tend to be stronger than the ones you can buy at the store. Sometimes you need rubber bands to rebox certain accessories, but the doll is now free, and I've collected a lot of ties, all of which I'm keeping right next to my camera. These two are the ankle ones. These are going to be important. Okay, no, one of these is for the wrist, but still important. Now I'm going to show you how to use these to actually, re-secure a doll to the box. This box is in a very interesting condition. They've taped the stand into the box. That is certainly something. There's also a rubber band around the doll's neck. I didn't notice any of that, but I'm just going to take care of that real quick before we continue. And here we are. We now have a completely blank slate. So what I'm going to do now is pull up a reference photo of how the doll is supposed to look in the box. We have all the components. We've got the full stand, base and all. I dropped the base. We have her diary, which is honestly very cute. I just want to show you guys some of the artwork in this real quick. It's very well done stuff. Didn't expect Heath to be the huntsman. Heath. Super cute. Oh, I guess that's all the pages? I guess he's the big bad wolf. Yeah, that's what the story is. Kind of funny. But, yeah, now we're going to look up a reference photo to rebox the doll. So once you pull up your reference photo, you're just going to reference that while you put everything back where it's supposed to be. The diary, for instance, is one of the most simple pieces. It goes right in the front up here. So you just want to push this insert out a bit to get the diary in there. And there we go. That's already one thing. Isn't that incredible? The brush is actually already where it's supposed to be over here. So the next easiest thing to do would be to secure the stand, which I believe would be hidden behind the trees. No, it's hidden in this corner over here. That makes much more sense. So I'm not even going to bother removing this actually. I'm just going to stick it in, slide it into where it needs to be. It doesn't matter if this piece is visible, it's a clear plastic anyway. So already we're making good progress. I believe this piece also needs to be hidden behind the trees. That's actually kind of difficult because I can't see where it needs to be under here. Okay, or it doesn't fit under there. I don't know where to put this thing. This video was going great until I realized that this doll's leg is broken and has been glued together. It does not bend, it's completely static. That's fun. That's really fun. I guess I'm gonna have to modify the pose then, because I did want this doll to be displayed in the box. So I'll just bend her other leg, because the one that's broken is the one that's supposed to be bent in the box photo. So that's nice. I was actually hoping that nothing would be wrong with this doll, but I guess she does have issues. So we're just gonna continue on as I planned, because I just want this doll to look pretty in her box, actually. I don't care. I'm not selling this doll, so the damage doesn't matter to me, but that is kind of upsetting that her leg is glued together. So right here we do have to replace a tie because it is missing. There was one here for her other ankle, but this one does not have one. So we're going to use one of the ties that we collected, shove it through. Oh my god, it's getting stuck where the diary is. Okay. Maybe putting the diary in first wasn't my brightest idea. I moved the diary and we have one piece of it through. So now we're just going to wrap it over the doll's ankle and shove the other side through the box as well. This one might be a little short, actually. This is why you want multiple, so you can make sure you're getting the right size. One of these longer ones might do better. Could wrap it around her very large shoe, maybe. I'm gonna use this little insert tab right here, and we're going, where did it go? I was holding a tie and I lost it. That's weird. Anyway, we're gonna secure the doll's waist now. There are 2 large holes, one here and one over here. Okay, you guys can't see what I'm pointing at. There's a hole over here, though. Why is it not showing up on camera? I'm sorry, this video is very hard to film, but I'm just going to secure the doll's waist now. There's a hole over here that I'm going to be sticking a tie through. Kind of like shoving it through. And this is actually kind of difficult to figure out because of the cape. I'm very good at this. So now all of the ties are in place. To get the cape on, I kind of just unbuckled it and then shoved a tie around her waist. The doll is fully secure. If I shake her around, she doesn't move that much. I wonder why she kind of jiggles a bit. It's mostly this piece, though. I do need to use a rubber band to secure it. There's a spot for it. But this was very difficult to film. I hope you guys could actually see what I was doing. And we need to put this back in as the final little bit. There we go. Now it's done. I'm still so bummed about her leg being broken, though. What the hell? So I just added some little finishing touches, such as a rubber band to secure this thing from falling over her head. I kind of pulled her hair forward the way it's supposed to look. And I'm trying to style her hair a bit, too. So yeah, this is the reboxed Little Dead Riding Wolf. All that's left to do is to put her back in the box. And with that, this is the doll fully reboxed. I actually had to put that behind her dress. I didn't realize that that's how it looked in the box, so that's why you want to use a reference photo. You want to make sure you get as many details right as you can. Obviously, it's not perfect. This doll is more damaged than I realized she was, but it's overall a simple process to make the doll look like they're new in the box again. It's good for display purposes, but not much else. This is useless knowledge otherwise. But some of you asked me how I did it, and that's how. My friend Zombiecorn did help me out with some things. He told me like how to get the ties, which I'll admit I assumed that that's the method anyway, but you know, he confirmed it. He's a little better at this than I am. He's been doing it for longer, so, you know. But yeah, that's how you do it. Hope you guys enjoyed. I do hope you enjoyed. In short, thank you all so much for watching. I hope this tutorial helps at least someone, and that it wasn't that hard to understand. As always, thank you all so much for watching my videos, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye!